Draw Every Day with JJK.
Hey friends, I'm Jarrett Krosoczka. Thank you so much for coming back to my studio, and I so appreciate being welcomed into your art studios, which might be your kitchen table, might be your living room. Either way, I'm so grateful that we're here together to draw on another episode of Draw Every Day with JJK. Today, I'm going to be teaching you about sound effects. If we went through our day and we heard nothing but voices, it would be really weird, right? But we're surrounded by noises every single day. Somebody might slam a door. Somebody might drop a book on the floor. The phone might ring. There are so many noises surrounding us as we go through our day. So we can change the meaning and explain what kind of sound this is, not only just based on the text that we use, but on how we visually present those words. Here, I'll show you. I'm going to write the same word twice, but I will give this word two very different meanings based on how I present it visually. B-O-O-M. B-O-O-M. The same four letters, entirely different meanings. So do this for me. I want everybody to read this word out loud. Okay, everybody, on the count of three, read this word. 1, 2, 3.
Boom!
And then on the count of three, let's read this word. 1, 2, 3.
Boom.
Try again. Ready? Boom! And boom. So because one was really loud and one was very quiet, they had very different meanings. Here, maybe there was an explosion. Here, maybe something small just fell off the table. And what did I do to make this sound loud? I wrote the letters to be in all capitals. I wrote the letters to be in bubble letters. I used an exclamation point. I added all of these lines and this energy around there, so it's exploding out towards you. And how did I make this quiet? I wrote the letters to be small. They're all lowercase. And then there's this pathetic little line right there. So say if my character had a phone on the kitchen table. How would I explain to the reader that this phone is ringing? I would need a sound effect. So, phones these days, they have all different kinds of rings and beeps and vibrating noises and all that. Let's go for the classic ring, ring. So how do we communicate to the reader that this device is making that sound? Well, we would add a line connecting the sound effect to the source of that sound. Because this is electronic, I'm going to have that line be a lightning bolt. Remember in an earlier episode, we talked about word balloons. Now, what if my character was angry and they had big boots, big old boots, and I wanted to communicate to the reader that the character was stomping as they walked? I could just write stomp, stomp, stomp. What if my character is jumping into a pool? So my character is doing a cannonball into the pool. I would need a sound effect. If you jumped into a big body of water like that, you would need a sound effect. And it would be a loud sound. So I'm going to write splash. Like so. Now, remember the lesson we had just the other day. I want to communicate the direction in which this character was jumping, so I'm going to add some motion lines there. Now, it would be an entirely different thing if my character was by a body of water, maybe a lake. And threw a rock, a little pebble, into the water. We would need a sound effect. It would be a much quieter sound than this moment. So I'm going to write plop. Now also, if we want to get a sense of direction in which that character threw that pebble, I'm imagining that character went underhand and threw that pebble up and down. I'm gonna make a sound effect, like a motion line that looks like that. Okay, so let me grab a pencil here and let me draw one of my Jedi Academy characters. I'm going to draw Victor Starspeeder. You know what? I don't like the way his face was moving. I didn't put the plus sign first. Remember that plus sign that you place over the balloon to help you understand where you want to put the character's eyes. So we got some good body language there. And now that I've drawn the outline, I'm going to draw, now that I've sketched it out, I'm going to draw the finished line work there. So Victor is wielding his lightsaber in a duel. Victor has a blue lightsaber. Now I want to communicate to the reader that he's not just standing still and posing with the lightsaber. He's made a swooping motion like this. But also, lightsabers make sounds. The Star Wars movies, what a great example of why you need sound effects. Think about what all of the sound effects do to help enhance those stories, especially those lightsabers. So I'm going to make a sound now that goes like whoosh. Let me show you something from my latest Jedi Academy book, At Last Jedi, which will be out in stores in a couple of weeks. So I work with Lucasfilm on these books and my editor at Scholastic to develop the plot lines and the stories. And I always get notes back from Lucasfilm to make sure that anything that I'm telling in these stories don't contradict what we know from the movies and TV shows and other Star Wars books. While these books are not canon, they're not canon, meaning these stories didn't really happen in the world of Star Wars. They're just for fun. Check out this sound effect here. Choom, choom. You see that ship flying through space and shooting out these lasers. And at first I had zap zap. Now choom choom is way more appropriate for a ship versus zap zap, something you might see from a pistol. So let's see. Here's another great sound effect. Something is going wrong with their engine and he's tapping, flick, flick, flick. Dwoosh. And then the ship is going down. And of course, droids as well. Bloop, blorp. One in my first Jedi Academy book, especially when they're having a lightsaber duel. Okay, here we go. Victor is on a ladder and he tips his jar of paint and it's falling. So it says whoosh, W-H-O-O-S-H, whoosh, and then splat, and then crash. And when he is having his lightsaber duel, there's the whoosh, whoosh. There's the sound of the two lightsabers hitting. Whoosh. When the lightsaber ignites, vroom. So our worlds are filled with sound, and we need to have these sound effects in our comics. Some often used ones that you might see in superhero comics. Pow. And you can also make up your own sound effects. So think about a sound that you have in your life, and how would you spell that? How would you communicate that to the reader? All right, let's check in with the pugs. It's time for today's edition of PugCam. All right, well, so happy to check in with those pugs. I am so excited for today's guest. She is a brand new graphic novelist. She has some beautiful illustration work. And she has illustrated a graphic novel called Twins, which isn't even out yet. It's coming out from Scholastic Graphics in the fall. And I wish I could share with you the physical copy here, because as is, sometimes we get the books in ahead of time, and then my kids love them so much, they take them up to their room, and I don't see those books for months. The story was written by Varian Johnson, who is a twin himself and is the father of two girls. Varian is an award-winning author of so many wonderful books like The Great Green Heist, and he's such a cool guy. I've been so lucky to be able to have called him a friend over the years, and I'm so grateful now to have Shannon Wright as a friend, because her work is just so beautiful. Check out these illustrations I found on her website, especially this one of children reading. It is such a beautiful piece of art, and it's such a beautiful sentiment. So we're going to give Shannon a call over on my high-tech rotary payphone that's connected through the internet, through a phone line, where I can video conference my friends by dialing their number with a baby hand. Now, some of you still don't believe me. And I hear your voices. You think I can't hear you. But when I'm playing this show, I can hear into your living rooms. And I hear you, like my friend Kasha. Kasha, I heard you saying to your mom the other day that you didn't think this thing was real. Well, Kasha, that's your loss, man. Actually, technically it's not your loss, because you still get to watch the show and you still get to be a part of the visitors I have. But either way, Kasha and friends, let's call my friend Shannon White. Shannon, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, Jared. And hey, everyone. My name is Shannon, and I'm here today with my trusty microphone, and I am so excited to teach you all how to draw Maureen and Francine, identical twins from Varian Johnson and I's up-and-coming graphic novel, Twins. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to teach you how to draw Maureen and Francine in a super cool and fun way. All you need are some scissors, which you might need your parents to help you with, some paper, and then whatever form of like coloring. You can use markers, you can use pens, you can use highlighters, you can do whatever you want. So since Maureen and Francine are identical twins, I'm going to teach you guys how to draw them in profile view, which means on the side, when you like turn to the side, you can see the profile of yourself with your nose and your mouth and everything. And so what's going to happen is we're going to do it like this. So they're exactly the same. Like if we were going to make hearts, where they're exactly the same. So we just cut everything out like that. So what we need to do first is take our paper and fold it in half down the center like that. You can use computer paper, you can use recycled paper, you can use scrap paper, it doesn't matter. So we're gonna fold our piece of paper like that. And then I'm going to take my Sharpie and I'm going to draw the profile of one of the twins. So for this, we're going to do the profile of Maureen. She has super curly hair like me. And then she goes like this. It goes like that. Her face looks like that. And then we're going to draw her neck. And then we're going to draw her shirt. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to stop right there. And we're going to cut her out. Again, if you're doing this, be super careful with your scissors or have a parent to help you. And we're going to cut her out. Cut her out. And also, it's okay if it's not perfect. You see, I'm missing a little bit, but that's okay. So we're going to cut her out. Just like that. See? Cut her out just like that. And that's her profile. Again, your profile is like if you were to turn to the side and you see your forehead, your nose, your mouth, your chin, your neck, and like your shoulders or your shirt or something like that. So what we're going to do next is open it up. And on the other side, we have an identical match to Maureen for what Francine's going to look like. So what we can do now is draw a nose, draw a nose, draw a mouth, draw another mouth, and then we're going to draw an eye to look like that. So we're going to draw one eye, and this is going to be Maureen's side, and then we're going to draw another eye, and this is going to be Francine's side. And the thing is, despite them being identical twins, they have very different personalities. So Maureen is a little bit more shy and whatnot, so we're going to make her eyebrows look a little bit more nervous. See? Like that. And then Francine, she's a little bit more confident, outgoing, and whatnot. She has a little tough side to her, so we're gonna give her eyebrows like that. You see? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw their hair like that, and do that on the other side. And we're gonna draw part of the ear, part of the ear, part of the ear, part of the ear. We're going to draw a little bit of details for the ears, a little bit of details for the ears. And then down here, we're going to draw their shirts that meet up like that. And just so we can distinguish them a little bit more, I'm going to draw a line down the center. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. See, there you go. But the thing is, they're identical. You see, they're identical. We have Maureen, we have Francine, but in twins, you'll notice a few differences between them. So Francine, she has her ears pierced. There. And then she also has a little scar right here. Just the tiniest bit of scar. But other than that, they're absolutely identical. And there you have it. We have Maureen, a little bit more nervous, a little bit more shy. And then we have Francine, a little bit more outgoing and whatnot, but they're identical. And if we wanted to, we could color it a little bit. Maureen's favorite color is purple, so I'm going to give her a purple shirt. There we go. And then Francine's favorite color is blue, so I'm going to give her a blue shirt. And I'm also going to color her earring. Maybe color their hair a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. They have super curly hair, just like me. And ta-da! We have Maureen, and we have Francine. And when you fold them, you have one twin on one side, one twin on the other side. Just like my star I have here, and just like my heart I have here, and my butterfly I have there. And there you have it. So, I hope you all had fun drawing today. Jarrett, thank you for having me on here. Thank you, everyone, for having me. And I want you to keep drawing, have fun, and I'll catch you later. Bye.
Well, that was fantastic. And I cannot wait for the world to have twins in their hands. It's going to be one of the biggest graphic novels of 2020. And I cannot wait to watch your star just skyrocket. Your art is beautiful. And readers, viewers, everybody check out Twins by Varian and Shannon. You could pre-order it from your local bookshop now. So speaking of family members.
Family draw time!
Everybody, welcome Lucky back to the show. Lucky, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
All right, so yesterday I had Zoe on and we did this wacky thing where I took off my hoodie and I became the arms of my kid, and then my kid became the arms of me, and we drew together, and we had so much fun. We didn't want Lucky to miss out on that fun, and we could probably do this game every single day. So what we're going to do, Lucky, you can stand up right here. I'm going to move this chair on the side like so, okay? Now, you hold that right there, and I'm going to take off my sweatshirt, and I'm going to put it on backwards. Okay, Lucky, so you need to put your hands behind your back. Okay, put your hands behind your back. And
I'm being arrested.
And then, whoops. Oh, where'd you go? Is that your nose? Is that your nose?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, now, I'm going to sneak over here. Okay. Okay, a little bit of a height difference. Now you're gonna, I'll be your arms, and then you narrate and talk to the audience about what we're doing.
Hi, Today we are going to make a a ice cream cone. Yes. Ice cream first. First you make an ice cream. Okay, now make an... Ooh. Now make another one. And another one. And make a cone. And make a cherry. And make sprinkles. And now put a smiley face on it. And there's your ice cream.
How'd it go? Hey, we got pretty close. We got pretty close. Okay, let's swap places. Ready? Okay.
Oh no.
Here we go. Okay, you take that. You take that. And I'm gonna come down here and get a fresh piece of paper. All right. And
Height difference here.
height difference here. Okay, let me see the marker. We'll put that here.
Here's your marker.
All right, you put your arms in. And then
What do you have?
I know this is an old sweatshirt.
Thumb hole.
Okay, now you.
Put your hand. I'm gonna arrest you. I need to arrest you.
Okay, now you're not allowed to talk in this, and you're gonna put your head behind mine. Okay. Hi everybody, welcome back to the drawing show. Today, I'm gonna draw a pug. We have 2 pugs at home, so first I'm gonna draw a circle for the head.
Full of hands.
Circle. Oh, I can't. Yeah, right. Let's try. Let's try again. Hello, everybody. I always want to use my hands. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the drawing show. Today, we're gonna draw a pug because we love pugs at our house. So first, I'm gonna draw a circle for the head, right there, and a circle for the body. 2 floppy ears. And 2 googly eyes. And a little puggy nose. And a great big smile. He's a happy pug. And then 4 legs. And then 1 squiggly tail. And voila! There you have it.
Wait, I want to see.
There's our puggy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, thank you so much for watching today. We'll be back on Friday. Friday is brainstorming day, so the grown-ups can check out my social media so I can collect ideas from people. If you'd like to submit your art, please check out my website, grownups, studiojjk.com. And then you can find an email there where you can submit. We're going to try to get everyone's art on. Check out the great art we have for today's show. Keep drawing. We'll see you tomorrow.
Please click like and subscribe and keep drawing. See you soon.